Well, good Tuesday morning. Welcome to another episode of Martin's Koi Pond. Just thought I'd do a slightly different view of the pond for today from a bit of a distance. You get a better idea of how big the pond is, I think, from this distance, because it is quite a big pond. But sometimes when I'm stood close, it doesn't look quite so big. You'll notice a gap in the rocks. It's because I've basically scrunched all the rocks up along this edge. I wasn't happy with it. They were too far apart, and some of them aren't a very good shape for covering the gravel liner that's on there. So I am going to buy some new rocks in the next few days, and also I've ordered stuff to put the slate path around this side and this end of the pond, because I'm off work next week and hopefully I'm going to get all that done. And in other news, which will sadden some people who watch my channel, I've sold the carp fishing gear. I sold it as a job lot to a second-hand fishing dealer, so I perhaps didn't get as much for it as I would have done if I'd done it individually, but I just wanted it shifted, and I've made enough money to buy the filter I had in mind, and I'm going to the going to the koi dealers on Thursday to put my order in. So happy days in that respect. So more on that later in the week. Catch you then. Well, good Thursday morning, everybody. And I'm in my son's car, and I'm at Koi, because I'm here to put a deposit on a new filter. The filter I'm getting, they've given me a special price on, and yeah, I'm here to put the deposit down. Now, one of them would look nice around the pond, wouldn't they? Bet they're a lot of money though. So I will get my mask on, go in and pay some hard cash. Speak to you in a bit. Well, welcome back. Still Thursday morning. I've just put my deposit down on the new filter, which is going to replace that box over there, and quite excited. I know some of you are going to stick your nose up at it and go, because it's not a thousands of pounds expensive drum filter, but it's the best I can afford that will fit in with the scheme of my pond. And I'll say no more than that at this time, but I have got a really good deal on it as well. Topping up at the minute with RO. Noticed I'd, in the last couple of days, or the last week or so since I last topped up, I lost about an inch or so of water, so just topping up. We've had less rain this last couple of weeks, and of course we had the madness of the temperature touching 20 degrees yesterday here in King's Lynn. Now, I did record it on my van, and I'm going to put a little clip of that in afterwards. I mean, that depends on how accurate the van temperature gauge is, of course, but the pond is currently at 12, and I find that amazing. It's the 25th of February, and we've had temperatures touching 20 degrees, pond temperatures of 12 degrees in an unheated pond, and as you can see, koi are almost acting like it's summer. Anyway, let's give them a bit of food, because I think they want some. Yeah, They're really on the food at the minute. I'm only feeding them twice a day. I'm not going to go mad just yet, because I know that I've got to build up my biological filtration again, because over the winter, with there being very little food going in, therefore very little ammonia produced by the fish, there would have been some dieback in the helpful bacteria. So I've got to gradually build the feeding up to rebuild my biological, and obviously with changing that box filter out, I am going to lose some biological there, so I'll probably put in a filter start product of some description. Anyway, that's enough rambling on for now. Catch you in the next clip. Oh my god, it's hit 20 degrees in February. Well, good Friday morning. I've had a very slight frost overnight, but the pond is still looking good. The fish are still very active. Had a little bit of food half an hour ago. Still need some rocks for this side, especially as yeah, you can see the problem. So, a couple of little purchases. I've got a new net, one of these sort of shallow pan net things for catching the fish. Let's see how I get on with that. And a sock for getting fish in and out of the pond, as I nearly had a couple of accidents last year with jumping fish, so be much safer for the fish, the sock. And I'm off work next week, and changes are afoot. So the new filter's been ordered, and half a ton of slate chippings have been ordered, and I'm going to do the path around this side and down this side, around the outside, and hopefully finish things off a bit neater. A few more bigger rocks to cover a little bit more of the gravel backliner, and hopefully it'll look really good. I'm going to film all that next week and keep you updated on the progress. And also, this monstrosity is going at the weekend. What we're going to do is we're going to build homemade little soak away underneath there. So I'm going to dig a metre square out, and I've got a load of rubble that can go in it to hopefully make that area drain a bit better. The fish are looking great. I've just gone down in the water because the dog's been splashing around in the margins of the pond. Oh, and another thing, the sound might not be quite as good because Milo got hold of my new mic, and my new mic is no more, so I need another new mic to replace the one that Milo has damaged. So that being said, I will close this week's video off, and I will see you in next week's video with hopefully some updates around the outer edge of the pond and the new filter. Take care, everyone.